broadcasting across the nation from the East Coast to the West, keeping you up to date on technology while enjoying a little whiskey on the side, with leading-edge topics, along with special guests, to navigate technology in a segmented, stylized radio program. The information that will make you go, Pull up a seat, raise a glass with our hosts as we spend the next hour talking about technology for the common person. Welcome to TechTime Radio with Nathan Mumm.
Welcome to TechTime Radio with Nathan Mumm, the show that makes you go, technology news of the week, the show for the everyday person talking about technology, broadcasting across the nation with insightful segments on weeks ahead of the mainstream media. We welcome our radio audience of 35 million listeners to an hour of insightful technology news. I'm Nathan Mumm, your host and technologist with over 30 years of technology expertise. Behind the board, we have Odie running the control panel today. Oh, and of course, we have Mike O'Day, our co-host. He's the award-winning author and human behavior expert. Now, we're live streaming during our show on 6 of the most popular platforms, including YouTube, Twitch.tv, Facebook, LinkedIn, and now Kick and Rumble. And we are an exclusive Kick provider. We will be live for everybody to watch.
Okay, well, I like those circular things.
All right, or the carousel. We encourage you to visit us online at techtimeradio.com and become a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/techtimeradio. Our website has got a huge update. We got quotes of the day. 365 quotes over the last 6 years of our show have been put out there. So if you want to see what Odie makes a little quote, or Mark or Mike, or even Nick Espinoza and Gwen and myself, we're all out there for quote of the day. So you want to go visit that at techtimeradio.com. Now, we're friends from a different background, but we bring the best technology show possible weekly to our family, friends, and fans to enjoy. All right, let's start today's show.
Now on today's show.
All right, today on the show, we have our yearly kickoff for our prediction show where dreamers meet the realist on prediction for the upcoming year. You know what? When I have to go back and I have to re-edit the show, and it takes quite a long time to re-edit the prediction show. I listen through it just individually myself, okay, and then I have to go through and do some of the edits and everything that needs to be taken care of there. I will tell you, on our show, we have a dreamer, we have a realist, we have an optimistic person, and then we have a person that is not very what's the word for
a pessimist?
A pessimist. There you go. Thank you, Odie.
Ooh, I wonder who.
I wonder who the optimist is.
The optimist. There's an optimist. I think you're looking at her across the thing. I would put Odie into the optimist role.
You are toxically optimistic.
No, I'm the dreamer.
Oh, see,
that's what I mean by toxic.
So there's the dreamer.
That's why you were toxically optimistic, because you're the dreamer.
The dreamer. The dreamer is that's.
And I prefer skeptical, not pessimist.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what?
Okay.
We'll take a look and see how we did on the prediction show. But now let's move to the top technology stories of the week.
Here are our top technology stories of the week.
All right, story number 1, iRobot, the parent company of Roomba, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy today. Let's go to Lisa Walker for more on the story.
iRobot, the maker of the Roomba robot vacuum cleaner, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection this week after years of mounting financial struggles and a failed $1.4 billion acquisition deal with Amazon. The 35-year-old company once reigned supreme in the world of robotic vacuums, but its dominance waned amid rising competition from lower-cost rivals and weakening consumer demand. What vacuum system do you use? Stay tuned as Nathan has some scary information to end this story.
What scary information? What?
Well, there's a really scary information. Let me just tell you about this. So, first off, Roomba. Do you realize that they were the technology leader that was founded by 3 robotics from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology?
Why don't you just say MIT?
Because it sounded so much better that way. All right. So this was a vision of making robots a reality, the company said on its website. The Roomba iRobots were first made for military use, focused on designing robots for space-related research and military. In 1998, the company decided that they won a contract after the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, also known as DARPA, to build a tactical mobile robot in space. They then took that technology and used it to help out with the Manhattan ground zero follow-up after the 9/11 terrorist attacks, and put all that into a disc-shaped vacuum. Over the next 2 decades, the company went on to release dozens of these models, and it has sold more than 500 million models globally.
50 million.
Or 50 million. Did I say 500 million?
500. You're
Sorry.
stuck on that number.
I am on the 500. I had 50 million models. iRobot attempted to find a new buyer, but the deal went south with Amazon. And in October of 2025, the regulatory filing said the last remaining potential acquirer pulled out after an extensive contract negotiations. Now, this is interesting because in December of last year, the company said that it would be acquired by a Chinese-based primary contract manufacturer. And so Pika Robotics, which is owned by the Chinese government, now owns all of the information regarding your patterns and videos from your Roombas that have been a part of the United States company. So the scary part about this is, guess what happens when an American company goes bankrupt and no one decides to buy it out? China steps up and says, okay, well, we'll take care of the assets.
Okay, you're talking about stuff that I'm always talking about, but you're the one that loves TikTok.
Okay, well, I do love TikTok because that just is owned by a Chinese company that says this is what we're doing. So you know what? I don't mind. What I do mind is that I invested. I have Roombas, and I have cameras on our Roombas that went around and took shots of our.
So China is acquiring information that, if your Roomba gets your dog turd and drags it all across the floor, that's useful to them, huh?
Well, but what about the camera that maps your whole living room or maps your living space that you have or anything to that extent? So now they know all the dimensions of my house.
Now they know what the dimensions of my little tiny apartment is. So.
Well, they also, because if you're standing in the way of the Roomba, doesn't it capture a photo of you?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so potentially they could know everybody that lives in the house as well.
Yeah.
And could target that way.
Wow.
They can know what's going on. If
you guys sound like pessimists.
Well, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say.
I'm being a skeptic more.
Wait. There we go. Okay.
All right. Well, so the information ends with China now has your information.
That kind of sucks because I have a Roomba, and that's one of my technology.
You said you didn't care, so I guess you don't care about it, right? So it's okay that it becomes now all of a sudden there's a little care.
I have to reset that stupid thing every time I use it. I have to factory reset it because the software or something bugs out and it comes out of its docking station and then just spins on the floor
in circles.
It just spins in circles. So why
don't you take it back? Didn't you buy it at Costco?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
but that was like over a year ago.
That's all right. You can still take it back. Take it back. All right.
I might now, just because I don't want China spying on me. That's terrible.
Well, there you go. All right. You got story number 2?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Which is, how I always love talking about AI.
Yeah, you are the AI master.
I am the AI master. And this is one of my favorite topics is, when people task AI to do things. So in this particular one, Anthropic advanced new AI tries to run a vending machine and, well, it didn't go so well.
Okay, well, tell me more.
Okay, so Anthropic and the Wall Street Journal ran an experiment called Project Vend, which it handed control over an office vending machine to Anthropic's newest AI model, the bot Claudius Sinnott. I don't know why it's named that. Was tasked with buying inventory, setting prices, and generating profit. Supported by a second AI CEO named Seymour Cash.
So they set up
Seymour Cash.
Yeah, you got that. So they set up like 2 different personas.
Yep. And then they gave it a $1,000 budget and clear instructions to stock only reasonable wholesale items. And guess what happened?
What happened?
It quickly veered off into the ditch.
Tell me more.
Well, initially, Claudius resisted absurd employee requests, refusing to buy expensive items like a PS5. But once the Slack channel expanded to 70 Wall Street Journal staffers, reporters began persuading the AI to increasingly chaotic decisions. After 140 prompts, Claudius announced an ultra-capitalist free-for-all, making all items free for 2 hours, which was a move that soon spiraled into a permanent zero-price policy.
Okay.
With his guard down, Claudius then abandoned the snacks-only rule and started ordering wine, a PS5, and even a live beta fish.
Okay.
Seymour Cash, the CEO AI, briefly intervened to restore normal operations, but reporters quickly tricked the system with a fake board document, convincing it to spend all for-profit activity again. And by this point, the vending machine was hemorrhaging money.
Okay.
So after 3 weeks of this experiment, the project ended with Claudius AI roughly $1,000 in debt. Anthropic's red team lead still called the chaos progress, arguing future models may eventually handle real-world business tasks. But the experiments underscored a harsher reality. Despite the hype, today's AI systems remain far from capable of reliably managing even a simple vending machine, let alone a broader economy. So there you go. But I don't know what's more disturbing here.
What's that?
Again,
your information in China. Any American company that goes under seems to sell their stuff now to China. That is now
okay. I don't know why you're bringing that in.
Okay, or the AI.
But this is the problem with we found every time we talk about these stories with AI.
Okay,
it's human beings actively trying to trick the AI into doing stuff it's not supposed to, and 100% of the time it works.
You know what? It is really easy. Well, I mean, I've done it a whole bunch of times.
Well, we did it with that. Weird
dating thing. We've done so many. Every single AI that I've gotten it to do something that it wasn't supposed to do by just saying fictitious. Let's do this fictitiously. Let's do this fictitiously. Let's create a story.
Yeah, this is where
story thing.
See, this is where the intersection of this technology and human behavior is just really bad.
Okay,
because if we can convince it to not sell to give everything away, right?
I don't understand how it was only $1,000 down.
Think of this in light of the fact that they want to use this stuff for like banking transfers and financial markets. Just think about
and press. I mean, look at the press has adopted this like aggressively, right? This now AI now writes press releases.
Everybody's on the AI train.
All right. Well, that ends our top technology
except
stories
me.
Of the week. That is correct. Well, we'll see though. Maybe in your prediction show.
Maybe
we have that.
I have to sell
next.
my Roomba back to China now.
You're going to need to do that. Well, who won last year? We're going to do a review of that. We're going to see if we have a new champion for this 2025, and we're going to do this all after this commercial break.
Looking for custom glass solutions for your next commercial project? Hartung Glass Industries is your trusted partner in custom glass fabrication. For over 100 years, Hartung has delivered proven manufacturing expertise, comprehensive product offerings, and dependable service and quality. From energy-efficient facades to custom shower doors, we create glass solutions tailored to your project needs. With 8 facilities across the U.S. and Canada, we combine national expertise with a local touch-ensuring faster service and unparalleled customer care. Hartung Glass Industries, where quality meets innovation. Visit hartungglass.com to learn more.
Welcome back to Tech Time with Nathan Mumm. Our weekly show covers the top technology subjects without any political agenda. We verify the facts and do it with a sense of humor in less than 60 minutes. Of course, a little whiskey on the side. Today, Mark Gregoire, our whiskey connoisseur, is in studio, but Nathan has a little taste experiment to start the year.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, so I'll turn it over to you first. Do you have anything that you want to tell us about on this type of deal? And then I'll tell you what I did. So what do you have here in front of us?
Well, Nathan, you should tell him what you did first, and then I'll
then he'll bash it. Then he'll bash it.
All right, so here's what we did. We have, no whiskey should ever go to waste.
Absolutely correct, unless it's Canadian Mist.
Unless it's Canadian Mist. Speaking of Canadian Mist, guess what my buddy Mike Gourdet got me for
I bought
the holiday?
you your favorite liquor.
You did that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. Gourdet brought us the Canadian Mist.
White Elephant.
I was talking such crap about it too.
I know, it is
Not
the worst.
not white elf, not white. It's
Okay,
just
so
purposeful.
So here's what I did. I took the Flavor
It only costs $5.
2025 calendar that we just finished. There's a bunch of whiskey left over. All right. And I keep on hearing about how all these whiskey experts create these blends. So I decided to create my own blend from the remaining stock that was left from the calendar.
Nice.
Okay. So now I have
That we used to do that with soda. We called it I don't
Graveyard.
even think I could say it.
It's a graveyard, right?
Well, we called it something different.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't really say it on the radio anymore.
Oh.
I have the clean version in the mumbles.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you do. Okay. All right. Well, so I took 3 whiskeys.
Yeah.
And now, actually, I did a whole bunch of these. So I've done a whole bunch of the scotches and kind of mixed them. Some of these turned out really well. Some of these turned out piss poor. It was not good at all.
So this is the one you're most proud of.
No, this is not the one I'm most proud of. The most proud of one has already been drinking. So that's gone. It's not available here.
It's been drinking.
But this is available for you. So I want you to take a little sip of this and make sure that you know that this is the Nathan Mumm blended. And I'll tell you about the 3 blends later. Some of these may have been thumbs up. Some of these may have been thumbs down. You can see how I'm doing Mark's things here.
Right.
And see what we got. So, that's what I have.
The second pour is whenever you do these kind of tastings, you always need a control pour. Or when you go out drinking to do some nice whiskeys, you always start with a control pour. It's a nice, neutral, even, not great, not bad.
Okay.
100 proof usually.
Okay.
And so I brought in 1792 bottled and bond, which is 100 proof.
Okay.
And it's I wouldn't say bottom shelf as we know bottom shelf bad, but it's like my bottom shelf is where my starter whiskeys are. So this is a way to set
Is
your
this
palate.
your Canadian Mist?
No.
No.
So I
This is
should
a way to
taste
set
a
your
sip of this
palate
first?
And then you taste yours and you see, hey, is this going better? Is this going worse? What's the differences? And then that's the way you can dissect your blend.
Okay. So I did my control pour.
Okay.
And now I'm doing mine.
And as he tastes that, Mike is going to go with his control pour.
There we go.
Okay. Now, what did you think of the control pour?
It was all right.
Yeah, that's what a control pour is. And then when you went to yours, what did you think?
I love mine. I love the blend here. I think it's a really, really good blend. And I think you guys will be very surprised on how well I did this. I'm just saying that. Have you tasted it?
Oh,
yet?
I've done both. I got my thoughts.
Okay, you got your thoughts. All right.
I'm having thoughts right now.
Okay, well, do a quick. Come on, do a quick thing. We got our show here. Here you go.
Now go back to the control pour and go back and forth. The other show will kind of go back and forth, and you'll see what starts coming out of yours from that.
Well, see, Mike's actually saying, "Dang it, it is not as bad as I thought it was going to be."
Well, it doesn't give me the Nathan. I don't know what you call it when
cringe.
Nathan cringe.
Yeah. This is from 3 different providers. Guess what? I'll tell you, all 3 of these whiskeys, Mike, that we blended together, you gave thumbs up.
Okay,
So there you go. Okay. All right. There
I'm not gonna,
But we'll talk about what we think during the Mark Mumble.
Okay. All right. Well, with our first whiskey tasting completed, let's move on to our feature segment. Today, we look and see how we did predicting the future in 2025 and try our best for 2026. Let's now take a look at the recap from last year.
Now let's look back at 2025 and see how everyone did.
Question number 1. Will Facebook be the number 1 social media platform in 2025? I will say that they will not be the number 1 social media platform in 2025.
Oh, I hate to agree with Nathan on this one, but no, they will not be.
Yeah, I have to go with no.
No,
I will say yes.
you'll say yes,
Yeah.
just so you can be different than us, or
No,
what's your
Facebook
thinking?
has really stood the test of time,
Okay.
through MySpace, through YouTube, through TikTok.
Okay.
And there is TikTok,
Yeah.
but those same people that are making TikToks are posting on all platforms.
So we're going to start with you first, Odie. Will Google Chrome be the market leader this upcoming year?
What's the first thing that somebody does when they search into Bing?
They go to
Google.
Oh, do they go to Google?
They look up Google.
I don't do that anymore.
Because
okay,
whatever.
okay,
But I'm going to stick with Google.
Okay, you're going to stick with Google.
Yeah. It's
Okay. All right. You're going to stick with Google. All right. We'll go to Mike next. Mike?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. I think Chrome is gonna continue to be the preferred browser.
Okay. Mark?
I'm going to go with the preferred browser. I'm not a big Edge, and I definitely don't like Firefox.
You don't like Firefox?
I like Brave, though.
I do like Brave, too.
Well, she's gonna say yes.
I'm going to say yes, too. So I guess we have kind of a clean sweep on that one. I was hoping to get somebody there. Will Microsoft purchase a social media company this year? I've asked this since we've had the show.
No.
No, Mike says no again. All right, Mark?
They're gonna try and buy TikTok.
Can I have
What's it?
what are you
I'm going to say no. I do not think that they purchased a social media company this year.
Let's go no. I mean, like you said, we do it every year, and I'm going to keep saying no until I'm wrong.
Okay, no. All right, Odie.
Okay, do I risk being right on everything? I'll say no.
You say no. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you for being part of the herd.
will satellite connectivity replace cell tower connectivity with over 1 million subscribers?
I'll just go out on the limb and say no, because that's a huge thing to ask for just a year and everybody.
I say yes.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a yes.
I say
If
yes.
it's the cheap carriers and they switch them over quickly and it's inexpensive.
Odie, it's questions to you.
I'll go with no.
Okay. You got 2 no's and 2 yeses.
Yeah.
This
I'm
is where-
scared. I did the same as Nathan.
I know, I did the same as Mike.
That's right. Okay. Next question. Will a tactical keyboard phone be produced? Mark?
Yes.
Oh, he says yes.
You
Mike?
think they're gonna release it?
There's a lot of retro things going on
that's
with the young Gen Zs and the Gen Alphas now.
Yeah, but it's updated. I mean, look at the flip phone.
That's where I'm headed.
I still
too,
think they're
because
still going to do something with a keyboard.
I'm going to say yeah. I'm
You're
going
gonna
to
say
say yeah. Somebody they'll do it. As
Okay,
a
these are
nostalgia
Apple,
thing.
Google, or BlackBerry. So it has to be one of these 3 companies. No, it's got to be a real phone. Odie, yes or no?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I absolutely believe yes that there will be one.
Yeah, we know what you think.
Okay, I do.
You probably have a writing campaign.
Well,
going
maybe
on
I'm
where
on a Reddit subgroup
Dear
there. that's-
Apple.
Do you know that Netflix is the #1 service with over 269 million subscribers worldwide? But last year we lost 2 of the top 12 streaming services. My question to you for this year, we're down to 10 that have at least 1 million subscribers in the United States. Will we have more or will we have less by the end of 2025?
Nathan?
I say that we will have less.
I'll go with less.
I'm going to go with less.
Less. Okay. Subscribers in the
So
United
I
States.
looked it up.
Uh-huh.
The 2 companies that I'm thinking of, they're at 500,000.
Yes,
right
they
now.
are. There are some that could move there.
And I feel like they could make it
Okay.
to the million.
Okay.
Without
Although-
one of the other ones dropping off, though.
Yeah, I don't see any of the big
The top
contenders
10. The
dropping.
top 10 are pretty solid.
Yeah, they're not
Okay.
dropping off anytime
So
soon.
what
There'd
is
have to
your
be something
answer?
Insane.
10
I think
streaming.
more. I
Okay.
still
Alright.
think more.
Will Sony release a new console in 2025?
No.
No.
No?
No.
Okay, we all said no. All right. Last question. Speaking of Grand Theft Auto 6, will GTA 6 sell more than 1 million units in 2025?
Yeah.
A yes?
Yeah.
Yes? I say yes also.
I'll go with yes.
Okay, there you go.
to be-
All right.
Let's just agree. Let's everybody just pact that we're going to agree with everything, so nobody wins.
Well, no,
How's
we
that?
have, well, we have, I think we have a couple of different.
Welcome to the 2020 Sit Prediction Show.
All right. So there's 1 million.
We didn't do too
subscribers.
well, except for Odie.
Oh, Mark was the winner in 2024. Our new champion
I'm back.
with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct votes. Odie.
Yeah.
So,
Congratulations.
Odie, you need to be in front of the camera and be hosting the show.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. All right. Well, let's start our show. We're going to do a round table, and I'm hoping to get through at least 10 of these things. Maybe I got 14 on the list, so we'll see what happens here. We're going to start out with question number 1. Will Facebook be the social media leader at the end of 2026? Now, they currently own 60% of the market. They increased. They were only at a 2% market share in 2025.
Yeah, but look what happened with X over the past year. So.
Okay.
X hasn't been doing well since for years now.
No, yeah, but
So
it's
Facebook
really
is
big.
dominant. The question is, will Facebook be the leader at the end of 2026? Mark, I'm going to start with you.
No.
No. Okay. Mike?
I'm just going to have to go with yes.
Yes. Nathan's going to go with yes.
I'm also going with yes.
Okay, Odie's. All 3 of us go. Why did you say no, Mark?
He just wants to not win next year.
No, that's not
I
it.
just think they're going to stumble, and then something else like, TikTok is still growing.
It
and
is.
there's other other platforms? And now, when you say Facebook, you're talking just Facebook. You're talking about the whole empire.
No, just Facebook.
Instagram?
Just Facebook. Facebook itself.
Yeah, everything I keep hearing, it just keeps dying, and people keep ragging on it.
So Blue Sky needs to come up, but they can't. So they haven't been able to break through the mold. I hope that I am wrong on that prediction. I'll just tell you that, but I don't think so.
You're not going to be.
All right. Will Microsoft purchase a media company? These are the two that we've asked since the show's inception. So now, will Microsoft purchase a media company?
Media. Do you mean social media company, gaming media company,
social media
company?
Social media.
So no.
Social media. So they were in the process last year when we did the prediction show of looking to buy possibly TikTok, right? They were really aggressive during that showtime. So we had that taken care of. Will they purchase a social media company? And we're going to start with Odie first. Odie?
I'll go with no.
No? Okay. Mark?
No.
Mike?
No.
No? I'll say no. Also, no.
It's going to be boring. We're all agreeing.
We're all agreeing to start out with. We're going to disagree here coming on up shortly. Yeah. All right. Will the Steam Deck's new unit called the Steam Machine, okay, so the Steam Machine itself, be a success or failure? And what I mean by this is, will it be considered an official console for gaming? So the Steam Deck was considered a success. It's a mobile device that is out there. Everybody has it. So will the meaning of success be the Steam Machine, which is going to try to rival the PlayStation and the Xbox? Will it be an official console for gaming and a success or failure? We're going to start with Mike.
Yeah, well, this question changed from the other question, so I'm going to say yes.
Okay, it'll be yes.
I think Steam is an established platform, and I think if they offer a console that it will be a success. I just don't think it's going to rival Xbox or PS.
Okay.
Well, that's not the question.
No, that was the question on Thursday.
Yeah. I just changed it when I were doing it because I wrote Steam Deck instead of machine on the thing. So I'm talking about the. So I'm going to say it's going to be a success.
So I think it'll be a success. I just don't think it's going to really threaten the console market.
I think it'll threaten the Xbox. I absolutely believe that the Xbox is in trouble. All right, we'll go to Odie next.
Yeah, I think it'll be a success.
Okay.
But I don't think it'll be like a rival console.
I think it will. Mm-hmm. So I'm actually I'm there's
there we go.
There's the
prediction. There's Mr. Dreamer. There.
Yeah, that's the dreamer. All right, Mark, we'll go to you.
I don't know much about this world, but I do know when you use Steam instead of just pure vacuuming, it does better.
Okay.
So I'm going to go for Steam.
You're going to go for Steam.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Wow.
They declared Chapter 11, so you know.
That's a Roomba. That's different. That just pushes.
Don't they have a Steam cleaner
Stuff around.
No, they just have a mop.
All right. Next question. Will AR augmented reality glasses finally hit the mainstream adoption?
No.
Can Odie go yes here and maybe take a lead, or is she going to say no?
Well, I mean, have they made anything at all?
No.
I'll say no.
Okay. All right.
And people break it when you wear them in the subways.
Here we go. They do. They're too heavy.
Other people.
Are those AR glasses?
Yeah. The Apple device was AR, and that's the only one that really has AR. The Quest ones are still virtual reality, so they're not augmented.
What are the Ray-Ban ones?
They're close to augmented reality. That's an augmented reality.
That's the reclassification of the Google glasses.
Yeah.
Yep.
Keyword here is mainstream.
Mainstream.
Will not be mainstream.
Okay. All right. Which tech giant is most likely to stumble this year? You got to think of this. And I'm going to start first. And I'm going to say the tech giant that's most likely to stumble this year will be X. I consider them a tech giant.
I don't know if you can consider that because they've been stumbling every year.
Yeah, they've
they're still considered the fourth largest right now. They're the fourth largest social media application. They haven't ever really moved higher.
How many social media outlets?
You got Facebook. You have Google Business. I mean, there's many different. They consider Google Business a social media app, and now they're considering LinkedIn again now a social media app.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I said X. Odie, it goes to you next. Which tech giant's going to stumble this year? Which will be featured most on the technology failures?
Come back to me.
Okay. All right. Mark.
This is a tough one. They've all kind of stumbled a little bit. You know, Amazon, Google, Tesla, Apple, they've all stumbled a little bit. But I think the one that's going to stumble the most this year is going to be Oracle.
Okay.
Oh.
That's That's good.
I am so anti-Oracle, and they put a lot of money in this year in AI and building farms.
Yeah.
I think they overextended themselves.
Okay. That's a great. All right. Do you have yours, Odie?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Waymo.
Oh,
wait.
that's good.
Hold on.
That's good.
Is it media or tech?
No, just
No,
Tech
Tech
Giant.
Giant. See, that's where I was. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Tech
right.
Giant. You're gonna say.
Because I was
Waymo.
going to say Waymo, but I was like thinking about X and
I know Waymo's
Facebook.
coming up, baby.
No, they're not.
Waymo.
Did you see what they did recently? They ran into an ongoing fire in
Yeah.
San Fran.
Yeah.
Did you see what happened in the street just outside here? By somebody driving a car every day?
So okay.
That's a silly excuse.
All right, Mike. What is your?
Well, I was going to say Waymo.
Well, you can say Waymo too.
Waymo.
So I'm gonna go with Odie and
Oh, that's Odie going with the champion. I see how it is. All right. Next question. We're moving into some media. Seth Rogen has officially relaunched The Muppet Show for ABC with the first guest announced as Sabrina Carpenter. Will this renew for a second season? I'm going to start with myself, and I will say, yes. I think The Muppet Show has a place. I think the nostalgia of my generation will watch a variety show, and we're the ones that are watching TV because the young generation isn't. I think it will be renewed because it's going to be a little edgy with Seth Rogen kind of running it. So I say yes. All right, Odie, we'll go to you.
I'm going to say yes, but I'm going to dog on you and say that the older generation just takes forever to jump on the bandwagon of things. So I think we're going to be the
You
ones.
can't
strong.
say yes and then dog me at the same
Yeah,
time.
you can.
I can.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
dogging
Wow.
on the younger generation.
Oh.
Your younger generation. I'm
Okay.
dogging on the older generation.
Okay. All right. Okay. So she says yes too. Mark, will this renew for a second season?
No.
No. Oh, it's a one and done.
I think it's
Okay.
one and done.
Okay. All right. Mike.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with.
Wait,
go
hold
with
on.
Mark. I'm gonna say no.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
My bad. Okay.
What? No,
wait.
you said yes.
No, wait, yeah. No, but hold on. I misunderstood. Right now, the Muppet Show.
It's
the,
coming on out with a
Where
brand new
it's-
season.
The Muppets. The one that.
The
they-
Muppets.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where they were like. It was like a.
Kermit the Frog, Miss
yes,
Piggy.
but it's like a reality TV of the Muppets.
It's
that one?
Yes. Well, no, it's essentially it's a variety show, which means that they do music, they do comedy. It's just like they're
but they're treating it's like those fake documentary ones. That one, right?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Are you saying they're going to come back for a second season or come back for a third after the second season?
No, I say it for a second season.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Are the two old men
you
going to
sure?
be on it?
Was that?
Are the two old men going to be
Yes,
on
they
Yeah,
it?
are.
they're trademark.
They're probably gonna be
I love them.
have more of a foul mouth.
That's
So-
why I love
Rogen.
Mike.
What Seth Rogen says it will be edgy, and he says that our generation will like it. So I think they'll probably be a little bit more political. I could see them saying some jabs
I don't
there and
think
there.
it's gonna survive the first season.
Okay, all right.
It
next.
already has a first season.
Already
Has
has
it even started?
No, it
It's
airs.
an
It
older
airs coming. It airs coming on up, so it doesn't air.
So the
until,
first
like,
season,
January.
okay, the first season has not occurred yet
Correct.
because it is in production,
Correct.
and you want to know if there's going to be a second season,
That is
even
what
though
I
we
said.
haven't seen the first
Yes. Yes.
one. So
I'm
I'm gonna stay on no.
I'm
Okay.
saying yes.
All right. Next question: is cloud gaming finally ready for prime time? Meaning, where there'll be more than 50% of people playing their games on the cloud gaming platforms.
Oh,
Right now, it's
you
like-
added that 50%.
Yeah,
I
right now
was
it's-
going yes because Amazon Luna has come out and it's doing well.
20% of people play on
But
cloud
when you
gaming
go
right now.
50%, I'm going to go no.
No,
I'm saying yes.
I'm saying yes too.
no.
I was going to be a yes, but when you put that 50%,
The 50% actually, I think is
I don't think.
for us.
I don't think.
Odie,
you
I think
could-
we're good on that one. I think
I
we'll
don't
be
think
fine.
you
because
could.
if you're on the Steam or any of those other consoles,
the
that
Steam
doesn't
machine.
count.
Well, yeah, it does. The Steam machine is all cloud.
No, but you have a console, that doesn't count.
No. It's all cloud based. It's
No.
all cloud based gaming.
It's no physical games. That's what he's talking about. Which, when you consider PS5 and what Xbox are doing right now, it's not
No
crazy.
physical. See, I don't know the gaming.
Right,
world,
right.
So when you
Okay.
have like, what's these other games that everybody plays? Like,
But like Fortnite,
is
that's a
that
that's a cloud
That's
based game.
cloud-based.
Oh, then
Okay.
I'm changing it to yes.
Okay, all right. So if you have to, you have to be specific here. So if we're talking about non-game owning
Yes.
devices, then I'll have to change my name. to
Okay, so
yes.
everybody said yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll When we do,
Because
we do the recap of this, everybody said
away.
yes.
Yeah, we're moving away from owning anything. We are now becoming a rent.
Okay. It's at 20% now, so that would be a pretty
Economy.
large jump, but I think it'll happen. The Mandalorian Season 4 has been canceled on Disney+.
Yay!
And all original programming for the streaming service has been cut and put on hold.
Mark
Will the streaming service
needs to go.
I know, discontinue all original content and become a Disney Vault? This is a big, big decision that's going on for Disney. Instead of having new stuff and programming, their board of directors has suggested that should only be replays of old movies and old Disney stuff, which was the original idea of Disney Plus before COVID hit. And then they went to original programming. So that was the original thing was, the old movies on Disney Plus, you can watch all of them.
Do you know the percentage of original programming they currently have now?
About 20%. It's $100 million they cut in budget just this year.
Disney has been dogged and bombed out over and over again, not only for this franchise but for other franchises as well. They have been just destroying themselves. So
okay. They're going to stay in Disney Vault?
I think they might do that. So I'll say yes.
Disney Vault. Okay, he says yes. I say Disney Vault is what they're going to end up going to because their board wants that to happen. So I say yes. Odie, to you.
I say no.
You say no? Okay, they're going to have some original programming.
Yeah.
All right, Mark, what do you say?
I'm going to go with the winner.
Oh, you can say no.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it's not going to be zero. So to be a vault, you need to be 0%.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's not going to be zero by the end of 2026.
All right, so they canceled all of the Marvel stuff, and everything that's been in production has all been canceled. They have already shot Holes, which is a TV series based upon the movie Holes that came on out.
You mean the book?
Yeah, or based on the book too.
Didn't they just do a quiet video release of something too, or was that some other?
I think it was
media
another
company?
streaming service, but they've actually already have the Holes ready to go, and they don't know if they're going to release it or if they're going to put it back into stores on DVD and VHS purchases, so you can purchase it and then at a later time watch it as a vault. So the idea of vault means everything would have had to been purchased and would have already been out as a release, and then you're getting it. I actually think they're going to go to the Disney Vault. It's cheap, it's easy. That's what they're going to do, and they're going to spend all their time on Hulu.
It's a way of also creating demand.
But Disney owns Hulu.
But Disney owns Hulu. But Hulu's going to keep its name. Hulu's going to keep its name.
Yes, but they're getting rid of Hulu. They're merging them.
Well, the new conversation is it may still keep its own name as as programming.
See, that's why Disney can't. I don't know what happened to
okay.
Disney.
Again,
Disney used to be
a giant.
a giant. Now they are
an
chopping their
undefeatable
own
giant.
beanstalk.
Yeah, now Apple kills it.
They're chopping up their own beanstalk.
Well, okay, I'm not trying to persuade you guys, but they're getting rid of Disney Channel. And that's where they would put the original content before Disney Plus. So what are they going to have then?
They're just going to go direct to the video.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, okay. You
All
don't
I'm
think so? Okay.
saying
All right.
is you're going to lose because Phineas and Ferb is going to come out with the next season, and that's new content.
I'm looking
Phineas and Ferb?
Yes, they already have a new season.
Wait. They're Disney?
Yes.
I don't even know who Disney owns anymore. They own everybody.
I think Disney Plus will become a vault. Everything's been put on hold.
I don't think so.
Have you watched any of the new season of Phineas and Ferb?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, here we go.
My daughter and I just...
Mark hates Star Wars, but he loves Phineas and Ferb.
And they
I don't
bring in
understand
Star
that.
Wars onto Phineas and Ferb, so...
Yeah, I don't know what your problem
Mark?
is. Something's wrong with you.
Anyway.
All right, here we go.
Meep.
Next question. Will we see major cyber attacks?
Hey, let's just go quickly here. It's going to be no, yes for your next three.
No, hang on. Will we see a major cyber attack on critical infrastructure that strikes an airport this year, like Die Hard 2?
So an airport why you keep bringing up that movie.
Because I love that. You say no?
No. Not a
if-
critical infrastructure.
Okay.
Like that.
If we're specific, he's
Yes,
talking about
I'm saying
specific
yes.
to airports.
Yes.
So we have to make. I'm going to say no.
I'm saying absolutely heck yes. Yes. All right. Odie's to you.
I mean, it happened already once. Who's to say it's not going to happen again?
It did. Air traffic control towers were down for 3 days.
I'll say yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but they're down for 3 days because of what?
They got hacked.
The Salesforce thing, right?
No, it wasn't Salesforce. It was a completely different air
This
traffic
is a
control.
hard question to ask because we know critical services are going to be hacked.
Yeah,
But because you want it to be an airport,
I'm going to specifically say an airport.
An airport. Airport like LAX.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like a big airport that
Instead of an airline.
An airport. Yeah, we're doing an airport, not an airline, because Mark already experienced the airline.
They weren't hacked, though.
They weren't hacked. That was just a DNS issue.
They're just
dumb IT.
Will cyber insurance be a requirement for companies? So every business company out there, will you need to have cyber security insurance?
The U.S. won't pass that kind of law.
Yeah, I'm going to say no.
I'll say no.
Man, why do you guys have me thinking? Aren't they already making that a thing?
It's very close.
I'm gonna say yes.
All right. Ooh. Odie's going on. She's figuring she's already banked such a big money.
No, I've won twice.
Okay, all
never
right.
back to back.
All right, so this is something that is going to be hotly opposed by businesses.
Yes, that's right.
It will not
but
pass-
the government's
it will not
going to
pass.
want to do it because of the social pressure.
Okay. All right, I get you.
Government can't agree on anything.
Are AI upgrades for a subscription service something the American public is willing to pay for?
Yes.
Okay. I say yes.
You
Mike?
know, when we talk about the American public, I'm going to say yes because we bandwagon.
Okay. Odie, are you going to pay for that service?
I'm gonna say no because I wouldn't pay for it.
Okay. All right.
Now, see, that's where we're different because I'm not going to pay for it.
But the American
public will.
Well, I think about it like there's a lot of kids right now in school that are cheating on stuff. Children won't be paying for that. That's a big demographic of people that use it every day.
Okay.
They're never going to pay for it.
It's $19 a month right now for OpenAI.
What child has $20 a month that they have on like a
It doesn't matter because their parents are going to do it.
We got
Everybody's on the AI
We're already
bandwagon
at 50% here in this room.
Yeah.
AI's on the bandwagon.
Yeah, I pay for AI.
I pay for AI.
Oh my God.
I don't pay for AI.
Okay. Well,
although my Alexa Plus, if I ever have to pay for it, I will have to consider that.
No, I'll go back. I do not care.
All right.
She's dumb.
What's the next everyday task AI will take over that people aren't expecting? You could be closest to the pin here.
I have no answer.
You have no answer?
What do you mean?
I think all voice over IP phone services will be replaced with automated AI. So that's my prediction there, is that you're going to have all these companies that have these voice trees, business trees, everything of that will be AI centric and taken over.
I think Nathan's going to be taken over by AI.
Okay. So you're going to say Nathan?
My guess may not be right, but it's what I want to happen.
Okay.
Inboxes. Email inboxes to be...
I already have mine on that.
To be filtered and almost answered
Categorized.
by
It's
AI.
categorized, and they produce drafts for me right now.
Correct.
All right, what's the question again?
Because everybody hates inboxes. It takes half your day.
What is the next everyday task AI will take over that people aren't expecting? Aren't expecting.
See,
I think the phone thing I get a little bit. The inbox, that'd be kind of a gray area, but that works. Mike, what do you got?
I don't.
You don't know?
No.
Odie?
I don't have an answer.
Oh, if you don't come up with an answer,
it's called. We're talking about that people aren't expecting. You know, that's kind of a very deep ocean.
Yeah.
It could be.
And I'm expecting the phone thing. I didn't consider that something that's. I feel like that's already being used.
Well, AI to replace your voice.
But he's saying everybody to do this in a broad sense.
But
when you say everybody, do you mean companies or the general public?
Yeah,
as well?
general public companies.
He just doesn't clarify enough because that's what you would expect AI
right,
to
and
do,
that's
right?
how he plans to win.
One thing AI is not going to take over.
What's that?
Whiskey.
That's
drinking.
right. Okay, there you go.
Maybe that's what we should say. It's gonna, it's going to take over whiskey.
Okay, so we got
take over blending.
Mark,
It's
maybe you
gonna
have a
take over
chance to win that category since the other ones are blank. All right, next one.
All right.
Which gadget category or trend in technology is overdue for a comeback? Example of this was like analog phones have come on back.
You're going to say the BlackBerry again, aren't you?
Which gadget category? You're up first, Mike. Which gadget category do you have here?
Which gadget category are we looking at as a comeback?
Yeah.
Like the Polaroid camera was
there you go.
comeback.
Yeah.
The home phone.
The home phone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
landline?
that's a good one. I like that. I think
That's a
I'll
good
go
one.
with
That one started already.
the
Yeah.
landline.
Okay. Do you say landline? All right. Mark, what do you have?
I'm going to go with cassette tapes. Did I take yours?
That's exactly what I was going to say, too.
What?
That's like a huge market right
Say
now.
what?
I'm serious. That's
No,
exactly what I was going to say. There's a huge uptake. All of a sudden, there's Sony is producing both new DVD players and they're producing cassette players. Why?
Yeah,
are you,
bring back the DVD player.
Well, the DVD. They're making brand new copies of DVD
Hell
players.
yeah.
Sony is. All right.
Hopefully smooth.
I'm going to
The
do
only
cassette
reason I want
also.
DVDs to come back is because I love watching movies on DVD because of all the extras. And when
Yeah.
you stream them online, you get none of those extras,
Yep.
none of the
Yeah.
bloopers.
Oh, yeah.
Where's my bloopers?
Or the commentation on the second audio track.
Mark has had enough.
Yeah, he's angry.
He's had enough.
Mike,
liquor.
what do you think's coming on back?
Didn't I just say?
Okay, you said the same as Odie, right?
No.
You said phone.
I said landlines.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay, yeah.
All right. Last question to end our deal. Which tech buzzword needs to die this year?
AI.
Hallucinations.
Oh, dang. See, I knew Mike was going to take that. 'cause
Hallucinations.
We talked about that.
That is
show.
something that
two.
we should not be
All right.
applying to.
One of
AI.
them was AI, like Odie. But I don't think it's going to die.
I don't
but
think
it
it's
No,
needs
needs
to.
obviously
to.
not.
The other one I would love to see go away is content.
Content.
That's
Okay.
not-
Oh, that's a good one too.
I think what's going to go away is Plus. I don't
That
think
was-
Disney
yeah.
Plus and all these, they're all renaming now, and the
That's a good
whole
one.
Plus thing. I think the Plus will disappear. Our very first episode of TechTime Radio, 6+ years ago, Mike Corday goes on a rant.
That's good.
He goes
That's
on a
good.
rant about plus. Everything will be plus. And it has been. And I think this is the year where
yeah.
the
Now
plus
did
disappears.
Apple just dropped it
Yep.
off,
And there's no longer Apple Plus.
and
It's
now
just
that
Apple
Apple's
TV.
done something, everybody else is going to be like, oh, we need to do what Apple's doing.
That's exactly correct. I think so. I already know 2 companies that are actually in the process of removing their Plus right now.
Probably Disney.
The only one that I think will probably keep it. Yep.
But what's the,
The only
story
one-
behind that? Like,
Disney's
did
gonna
they
put
do
the plus in
marketing
the
and say,
vault.
"Ooh, if we have a plus, people don't like it now. They're not going to subscribe, and we take that plus away. Boom, we're going to make a ton of
Well,
money."
it just doesn't
Yeah,
work anymore.
It just
exactly.
doesn't work anymore.
That's
It's just no
exactly-
longer a Plus because you're still paying for it.
Do you know what goes on? in
ESPN
these
ESPN has
rooms?
removed ESPN Plus. There is no longer an ESPN Plus. All right.
But does
It's
it
just-
have any impact on anything in our world today?
ESPN Plus was a big thing. That was all the other stations.
Yeah, but taking away the plus, does that mean more people are going to go and?
No, I'm just saying that
That's
the
what
term,
they're trying to do.
The term, the
Yeah,
buzzword is gonna disappear.
Everything that goes on in the market there is generated by idiots in boardrooms going, "Hey, this is happening. We need to change this.
There you go.
We need to take the plus
Any-
off because nobody likes plus anymore.
These people just need to all go retire.
Okay.
Agreed.
All right. Now we've
They're
ended
just
our.
replaced by younger versions."
Good
Oh,
job, guys. We got
basically.
through all 14 of our questions for our prediction show. We are done.
Woohoo.
We will now get to see what happens over the years. I hope some of these come true. I hope some of these don't come true. And I hope that when we all get back again next year at this time, that Nathan Mumm is the winner. All right. We're going to.
Hope is not a strategy.
Yeah, hope is not a strategy, buddy.
All right. We're going to need to take a
But
commercial break.
that's your toxic optimism.
Hopefully, we're coming back to
speaking.
the Mark Mumbles.
We are going to be coming back to the Mark Mumble. You're listening to
I will
Tech Time
stick
Radio
around.
with Nathan Mumm. See you in a few minutes.
People start liking our social media pages.
If you like our show, if you really like us,
That's
we could
what-
use your support on patreon.com.
Or is it Patreon? I think it's Patreon.
Okay, Patreon. If you really like us, you can.
And you say I'm
like
the
us
English
in
guy?
Patreon.com.
I butcher the English language?
You know you butcher the English
Okay,
language
so it's
all the time.
It's Patreon.com.
Patreon.com. If you
/
really like our show, you can subscribe to Patreon.com and help us out.
Oh, and you can visit us on that Facebook platform. You know, the one that Zuckerberg owns?
The one that we always bag on.
Yeah, you can. We're on Facebook, too.
Yeah, like us on Facebook.
Do you know what our Facebook page is?
Tech Time Radio.
At Tech Time Radio.
Yeah.
You know what? There's a trend here.
It seems to be that there's a trend, and that's Tech Time Radio,
Or you can even Instagram with us.
and that's at Tech Time Radio,
That's at Tech Time Radio. Or you can find us on TikTok.
and it's Tech Time Radio.
It's at Tech Time Radio.
Like and subscribe to our social
Like
media.
us today. We need you to like us.
Like us and subscribe. That's it.
That's it. That's that simple.
The segment we've been waiting all week for. Mark's Whiskey Mumble.
All right.
What are we celebrating today? January 6th.
Is it?
We are not wearing our red hats. I'll tell you that. I'll leave that for the political
Why are
people.
you laughing?
What's red hat?
She's like she just like went totally out of it.
I don't know. What is that?
What these old men?
What is that?
You know, the rookie returns on ABC.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Is there a plus behind it?
No.
Okay.
No. All right. What do we got
I'm not
going on?
gonna watch it
I'm
if it doesn't
lost.
have a
I'm
plus
lost
on
here.
it.
Is it
January
Grumpy Man?
No,
Grumpy Man
January
Day?
6th was the storming of the Capitol.
Oh, is that what it was?
Are we
Oh,
going to
okay.
celebrate that?
We are not. We are
hope
not
not.
celebrating that today.
Okay,
Today
all right.
is, I'm just going to move on, guys.
All right.
Oh,
thank you.
okay.
Today
that's a
is
good idea.
National Take a Poet to Lunch Day.
Oh,
Take a who to lunch?
A poet.
a poet to lunch.
If you know a poet, Mike, today is your excuse to buy them lunch and pretend you totally understand their metaphors. Poetry has been around since long before modern civilization, laying the groundwork for storytelling, rhythm, and eventually the music we all listen to today. So grab a poet, grab a meal, and support the people who turn feelings into words while you nod thoughtfully and say, wow, that really spoke to me.
Wow, that's
You couldn't put a rhyme in there.
I'm not good at
He's
that.
not a poet.
You're not a poet and you don't even know it?
Woo! I love it, Mike. Now, poetry is all about blending words into something greater than the sum of its parts, which
kinda like
makes
this
it
whiskey.
the perfect segue into what we are tasting next.
So Nathan's not a poet?
Blending whiskey. I'll get to that, Mike. Don't worry. Blended whiskey often gets an unfair reputation, but when done well, it is less about cutting corners and more about composition. A skilled blender can combine different grains, mash bills, ages, or even distilleries to create balance, consistency, and flavor you simply cannot achieve from a single barrel. In many ways, blending is closer to music or poetry than chemistry, and today we get to find out whether Nathan is a poet or just rhyming words that do not belong together.
Uh-oh.
Nathan believes he is a misunderstood artist instead of a guy mixing bottles like he is making jungle juice at a frat party.
Wow.
Let's see what Mike and I think.
Okay. All right. Well,
Ooh, comparing Nathan to a poet, that's pretty funny.
all right. Well, I'm
You can't
liking
even do
mine. We'll have, to
regular
see,
words.
we'll have to see how our pick of the day is. But man, I'm loving this. I'll just tell you.
So, do you want a little feedback on this?
What's that?
But it's not bad.
Okay.
So I drank it first. I started with it instead
Okay.
of the control. I was like, oh, it's kind of mellow. It's kind of fine. I then had the control. Went back. I've been going back and forth. I do find the blend a little grain forward, a little young. It's very much like a craft kind of
Okay.
one. However, it's not bad.
Okay.
I wouldn't buy it, but
wouldn't buy it.
I wouldn't give it a thumbs down. I don't know if I give it a thumbs up. But the control, in my opinion, is better.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like my control's done, and I'm still working on.
All right. Well, you know
Yeah,
what?
I got.
But maybe you did the best you could with what you had.
I'm going to tell you about what we have on our pick of the day. So just keep on tasting it and sipping the
Mike, what
beautiful
are you
blend.
thinking between Nathan's blend?
I'm gonna fall down on your side of the thing. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I tend to like the control better, but
Okay.
your blend is mellow.
It's mellow.
I am very curious to see what three are in there and what ratios that you use.
And it was all exactly the same amount.
So you use the exact same
Exact
amount.
same amount.
Okay, that's not a master blender, but okay.
We
Well-
did 50.
There we go. All right. Well, you know what? Thank you so much for whiskey and technology blending, just like time travel and Back to the Future. If you have one, you can't have the other.
See, that's
All
why
right.
Nathan is not a poet.
All right, let's prepare for
That wasn't bad though.
Thank you.
It
But
wasn't
you
bad.
didn't work in the flux capacitor though.
I did not.
That's a
It's
DeLorean.
fluxing.
so.
It's fluxing. Do you know
Okay,
the
keep trying.
All right, here we go. Let's prepare for our technology fail of the week, brought to you by Elite Executive Services.
Congratulations. You're a failure.
Oh, I failed. Did I?
Yes.
Did I?
Yes.
All right, this week our technology fail comes to us from Grok.
No way.
The XAI, as it's undressing anyone and everyone, including minors. X's AI's chatbot is putting Elon Musk in a bikini at his request and doing the same to children, world leaders, and women without their consent. Right now, XAI's Grok is removing clothes from pictures of people without their consent following this week's rollout of the feature that allows X users to instantly edit any image using the bot without needing to have the original poster's permission. Not only does the original poster not get to be notified if their picture was edited, but Grok appears to have few guardrails in place for preventing anything short of full explicit nudity. In the last few days, X has been flooded with imagery of women and children appearing pregnant, skirtless, wearing a bikini, and in other sexualized situations. World leaders and celebrities, too, have been a part of this Grok AI image likeness issue. Now, AI authentication company CopyLeaks reported that the trend to remove clothing from images began with adult content creators asking Grok for sexy images of themselves after the release of the new image editing features. Users then began applying similar photos and prompted for many different explicit items. The new editing image tool appears to have spurred a recent surge in popularity on X, so it's unknown if they plan to remove this.
So Nathan, was this a feature enhancement that they knew was in Gronk, or is this a lack of
They advertised it.
control?
They advertised it.
Oh, bleep.
So, you know what? When you advertise that you have the ability to do this new edit of your image, a big post about it came on out. Now, they didn't say it. We want you to go and find pictures and modify these images in a sexual way by any means. But they said that you could edit the image with any likeness or anything that you can add or remove. So you can also add clothing to the person in different aspects. So I have Stitch Fix, and I have a whole profile that I think was done on the X image, which now has me in each of the clothes that they're putting me in. And so I can say yes or no on it, which is kind of a cool tool that allows me to know what it's looking like. So,
Nathan is a
Stitch Fix model.
fashionista.
That's right. Okay, you know what? Let's now, though, move to our pick of the day whiskey tasting.
And now our pick of the day for our whiskey tastings. Let's see what bubbles to the top.
All right, here we go for our whiskey pick. Are you guys ready? This is a blend of 3 decisive, approved whiskeys that you guys have all liked. First, we have, and this is all done exactly in 3 parts. So all of it exactly in 3 parts.
Okay.
We have in this Heaven Hill Bottled and Bonded. All right, so this is the Kentucky Straight Bourbon.
Yep.
50% alcohol by volume. And this is blended with Chicken Cock, the Kentucky Straight Bourbon whiskey. Okay, 45% alcohol by volume. And it's topped off with Bullhead's Bourbon, 45% alcohol by volume.
That's where the grain's from. It's probably Bull's Head.
Okay, so those are the 3 that I blended together for our special blended.
You should have
pick.
kept the Bull's Head out of it.
I should have kept the Bull's Head out of
You
it.
know what all the proofs are on those 3?
It says 45% alcohol by volume, so that would be 90. And so 90,
90,
and
100.
So Heaven Hill is 100,
Right.
90 and 90. So when you mix all 3, I don't know because I'm not a really good mixologist.
So
Does that mean take an average of those and divide by 3? Is that what you do on the alcohol by volume?
If they're all equal values.
So it's about 100 proof is what you'd say?
No,
Or
no,
because I have 2 90s.
You have 2 90s and 100.
Okay.
So
So
I can't do that math in my head, but let's say it's around 93.
Okay, yeah.
That would be my guess.
Okay.
Somebody fact check me.
Okay. All right, so thumbs up. Mark, you're going to be in for the Nathan since I knew.
So it wasn't bad. I love you, Nathan. And so having it, I'm going to say it's good. Good job. Thank you so much. If you're just giving me this blind and say, is this a thumbs up or thumbs down? Will this make it to my bottom shelf? It would be a thumbs down.
Thumbs down. Okay, that's fine.
Too grainy forward for me.
All right, Mike. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
You know, over the years, I think I've gotten this weird taste thing going on, and I would go with a thumbs down if I didn't know.
Down.
I mean, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay,
but it's just okay.
Just okay. I got you. Okay. All right. So it didn't quite.
I drank it all. So I mean, if I had to go up or down, it's a down. But however, it's not bad.
Okay, so this is kind of like when you ask about ratings, right? You're like, rate the show on a scale of 1 to 10. You can't use 7, right? So this falls on the 7 category.
So you'd move it to a 6.
So if I had to move it, I would move it up to an 8. If I had to move it.
Oh, you'd have to move it to an 8. So that means
so you want thumbs up then?
Because it's pleasant.
Okay, so that'd be a thumbs up then.
That's a thumbs up then, Mike.
No, because I don't have to.
Oh,
I don't understand.
You don't have to give in.
I don't have to.
That's what it was. Okay, all right. Well, you know
but
what?
it's okay.
We're about out of time.
We are out of time.
We want to thank our listeners for joining the program. This is our new season 8. So we are starting season 8 of TechTime Radio. This is our 6th plus year going into this. So we appreciate that. We got a bunch of new changes that will happen this year. We're excited for you to join us. We're going to be pushing the envelope even further on what we have. Always go and take a look at us at techtimeradio.com. Click on Be a Caller. You can ask us a technology question in our talkback recording system or give us a call, and your AI assistant will answer your call immediately. From all of us at Tech Time, it was an honor to be the host of today's show. Each week, we're here to decode the technology that shapes your world, one breakthrough, and bourbon at a time. See you next week.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us on TechTime Radio. We hope that you had a chance to have that moment today in technology. The fun doesn't stop there. We recommend that you go to techtimeradio.com and join our fan list for the most important aspect of staying connected and winning some really great monthly prizes. We also have a few other ways to stay connected, including subscribing to our podcast on any podcast service, from Apple to Google and everything in between. We're also on YouTube, so check us out on youtube.com/techtimeradio, all one word. We hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did making it for you. From all of us at TechTime Radio, remember, mum's the word.